Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Poverty Hill Adventures. This morning I got the little box stove here, little outdoor cook stove going, and if that wet wood ever gets going, I'm going to cook up some breakfast. But while I'm waiting for that wood to get a nice bed of coals there, I thought I'd go out and do my annual road cleanup every year in the spring. After the snow melts and before the leaves are out, I take a section of the road and I go and pick up trash. I started doing this years ago with my grandson Michael, and we'd do it together, and we never knew what we'd find. Some years were really bad, other years not so bad. So I got my wagon and my garbage picker uppers. So I'm going to go and pick up trash. Well, I'm back, and I had a pleasant surprise this year. And I figured it was going to be bad because of all the snow, and when all the snow melted, I figured it'd reveal all sorts of litter that people throw out of their cars and trucks. But to my surprise, I only found 2 items this year. This is a pretty long section of a road. I do both sides of the road. It's probably a mile of road, and the 2 items I found, a water bottle and an old coffee cup, which looks like it was there for quite a while. So it looks like maybe, just maybe, some of these people are getting the message that not to litter. It's always fun cooking on that old cast iron box stove, you know. If that stove could talk, man, it would have some pretty good stories, you know. Well, we had breakfast. We got the road cleaned up. I thought maybe I'd do a little fishing. I'm gonna fish a little section of a wild quality trout stream, which that means that they don't stock this stream. It's strictly native trout. And before April 1st, you have to fish catch and release and with artificial lures only. I do most of my 99.9% of my fishing is catch and release. So I thought maybe I'd go fish this little section here that I've got access to. I'm taking this little telescopic pole. It's kind of brushy down there, and the stream you can just about step across. So it should be fun. If you want to come along, let's see if we can catch a wild trout. I'm gonna walk through some of this wild rose up here to get to the stream. It is a jungle, which I guess is one of the reasons why not a whole lot of people fish here. This stuff catches on everything, catches on your clothes, everything. Look at that water. It is just crystal clear, fresh spring-fed creek. There's one of the fishing holes that I want to fish, but you've got to, this creek is small. Like I said, you can just about step over it. The water is low and clear, and those trout, boy, they catch a glimpse of you and they're gone. So we're going to have to sneak up here and see if we can get a cast in there. The other thing is this stream is so full of brush and everything that it's very difficult to not snag your lure. I'm thinking that little hole just below that water coming over that log in the creek there might hold a trout. No bite there, but there's another spot that looks like it might hold something. We're gonna try a cast up in there. Nothing there. Try another spot. There's another hole down there. Got to get through all that brush to get to it. We'll give that a try. Another little hole here. We're going to give that a try. Well, looks like today just is not our day. All we got to do is figure out how to get out of here with all this wild rose. Well, no fish. We didn't catch anything. Not even a strike, not even a fish foul in a spinner, nothing. I know there's fish in here, but they weren't cooperating today. The good news is we did not lose our spinner. With all that brush and all them tangles in there, somehow we managed to leave with the same lure that we started with. Last thing that I wanted to do today, and you're more than welcome to come along with me on this this one, is I got a trail camera out, and I just want to check to see if there's anything on there, if I captured anything. Well, thanks for hanging out today, a day of woods bumming. I appreciate the company. Until next time, everybody, thank you for watching. Remember to keep on trucking and believe in yourself even when no one else does.